Okay, so Elite Dangerous is awesome. Seriously, I'm not sure why I never checked out this game before. I've been playing it recently and I'm really enjoying it, to the point where I've been streaming nearly every night last week, because you know, flying around and almost getting blown up while hauling valuable cargo is fantastic, albeit slightly scary. Thanks to the person who blew me up, it was not fun. Hey everyone, my name is Captain Jack and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Elite Dangerous and why I've recently got into playing the game 6 years after it was originally released. First up, you might have not heard of Elite Dangerous and what it actually is. Let's quickly get a simple explanation of the game and what you can do in it. Don't worry, I'll be diving deeper into the 3 main aspects of the gameplay later on. Quickly though, before I do, if you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video. I will also follow myself on Twitch, link in the video description below, to keep up to date with my live streams on Elite Dangerous and many other sci-fi video games. Elite Dangerous is a space flight simulation game where the player pilots their own starship all while playing in a realistic 1-to-1 scale open world representation of the Milky Way galaxy. Yes, you can explore that galaxy, trade cargo, or get down to some good old fashioned fighting with other players or NPCs. Frontier Developments is the game studio behind the development and publishing of the Elite series, which features Elite Dangerous as the third installation of the franchise. The game initially released in December 2014 after a little Kickstarter and fundraising initiative, which actually reminds me of a fun little story I'm going to tell you. Now during the year of 2014, before Elite was officially released to the public, I was attending a games event here in the UK, 10 points if you can guess which one. During my random wandering around the convention hall, as mostly everyone does at an event, I actually sat down and watched a panel. I say watch, I kind of half watched it while eating some Jaffa cakes, relatable. And it was actually about Elite Dangerous, and actually I was given a free t-shirt by David Braben, the director of Elite Dangerous and the CEO of Frontier Developments. I still actually have that t-shirt to this day, which is kind of cool if you ask me, and certainly works out as a little interesting story. I still can't fathom why I never actually got into Elite up until now, but here we are. Anyway, let's explore the main things to do in Elite Dangerous. Then I'm going to tell you about Odyssey, the next big game expansion that is coming in 2021, as it's going to have some impressive new features for players, of which I'm massively excited about. First up is trading. Now trading is something I found myself enjoying a fair bit right now. As it says on the tin, you're basically going to be trading things around a galaxy, traveling from system to system, hauling your cargo around. Yes, it does sound sort of easy and might sound sort of boring to some, but it does come with a high risk if you're hauling certain cargo, as I found out the other day. As Elite contains thousands of star systems, you can essentially travel around and find stations that offer trade missions. Sometimes you will just be delivering data which doesn't take up cargo space, but mostly you'll be hauling cargo from point A to point B. As I mentioned, this can be simple, but will come with a higher risk if certain cargo is of a valuable nature to other factions within the galaxy, or if it's illegal. Trading is simple really, you're going to want to find and buy cheap goods and then sell them where the prices are high, of course taking into account supply and demand as that drives the prices. Conveniently, your actions do actually also affect every player and every platform as the markets do react to what you're up to. Keep that in mind, because it could come in handy, you could upset someone else's market in your favour. I don't know, could be interesting, not tried it yet. Smuggling and piracy can also build into this. If you're smuggling illegal goods or apparently human slaves, which is something you can do, then of course this isn't going to go down too well with some factions, rightly so, as they're going to try and stop you by force if needed. I've actually been interdicted a few times. It's kind of a scary experience, but once you get it once or twice you begin to handle it and it's kind of easy to escape. Usually this can happen quite a few times if you're transporting some highly valuable goods, as the enemy does want to interdict you to blow you up or steal their cargo back. Something along those lines. It's kind of fun, kind of scary. Combat gameplay will entice many of you, while personally not for me at this time, as I prefer large warship combat to small ship, but that's just me. Combat still offers players a vibrant experience in the Elite universe. You're going to need combat skills anyway. Now of course luckily the game's tutorial, which most of you should have played or would have played by now, they'll give you a quick roundhouse test on this and get you up to date on what your systems mean and how to at least fire back or think like you're firing back. It is always good to refine your skills though. It's something I need to do because I am useless when it comes to any fighting, else you're basically going to get picked off very easily doing exploration or cargo hauling, as I found out by now. If you're playing in the open galaxy, that's where everyone else is around, then you're going to encounter other players who might want to take a shot or pick a fight with you, as I've experienced. This isn't always fun, and you can find yourself outmatched rather quickly if you don't know what you're doing. AKA me when I was stream sniped yesterday. Thanks lads. Of course, if you want to, you can play in a closed private section of the galaxy where you won't encounter other players, or you can even play in a friend group where you can actually journey around with friends and who are not going to blow you up. Or if it's my friends, there's like a 50% chance that could happen anyway. Assassination missions sometimes seem abundant on certain stations. Taking on these missions leads to credits being made if you're successful, as you can be hunting down criminals or working as a mercenary for other galaxy superpowers. I'll talk about them some other time, however basically it's like 3 big factions you're going to want to side on with, etc. And you can work with them for doing missions. Of course, assassination missions are essentially combat, so you're going to want to make sure your skills are up to date before you take any of them on. The final frontier is yours to explore, so exploration is a path for many. I've had many friends tell me about their adventures in Elite Dangerous, from taking on grand voyages and adventuring throughout the galaxy, with one of my friends, Chris, even going to the galactic core. Quite an impressive feat if you ask me, though it does apparently take a while, so keep that in mind, if you can imagine. As Elite describes itself as 400 billion star systems, you can explore them all. Essentially the game mentions there's always something new to discover in the galaxy, to which I say, make it so. That was a little Star Trek reference there. Come on, it was sort of a good one at least. Thanks to Horizons, an expansion which came out a while back, players, or should I say commanders as how they're referred to in the game, can now land on selected planets within the game and explore them in rovers. Very cool, as landing and driving around is always a fun experience in sci-fi. This also builds into Odyssey, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. Credits can be earned by exploring uncharted star systems. Exploration involves deep scanning to determine the numbers and sizes of nearby planets and moons. Of course, you can also go deeper by traveling to each body to investigate, scan, and return your delivery data home for a nice reward. Of course, you need to keep your wits about you, as others might be out there lurking in these systems waiting to get you. One good feature, as many of you told me about on the livestream, was the discovery and exploration of megaships. These massive vessels are sometimes found in deep space and can apparently be boarded by commanders who make the journey to meet them. I totally want to do that one day, as it sounds hilarious and massive amounts of fun. So those are the 3 main gameplay aspects and paths of Elite Dangerous. Luckily for me and you, you're not restricted to doing only one thing like some games would force you to do. You can log in, do a bit of combat, some trading, and then go off exploring. Just make sure your ship is equipped well for each situation and you'll be good to go. Speaking of ships, there are over 30 starships to play and customize to your heart's content, featuring hundreds of modular components to complement your playstyle. Personally, I'm flying the Cobra Mark III right now, as this is a classic all-purpose ship. It's kind of alright for everything, and as I'm just getting started out in Elite Dangerous, it kind of suits me just fine. My dream ship so far, if you have to ask me, and the one I really want to get, is the Anaconda. It looks fantastic, so yeah, I want it. Can't come soon enough. So recently, Frontier Developments got into contact with me to talk about Odyssey, the next big expansion for Elite Dangerous. Before I do talk about that in more detail, let me quickly show you what the team over at Frontier sent me, which are some really cool items and I'm super now happy to have, and hopefully can help me play Elite Dangerous a bit more. I don't know, it could be kind of fun. Small disclaimer, this video or my content is not sponsored or paid for by Frontier Developments. I simply joined a little content creation program alongside a handful of other content creators you most likely know. My opinions are still my own at the end of the day. I just want to make that clear to all of you so you know what path we're on. If I ever do sponsored content of Elite Dangerous, you'll be able to see that by a mentioned ad in the video and a disclaimer on screen and in the video description below. Keep that in mind when you're also watching other YouTube content. Okay, so let's check this out. Hey everyone, so a part of this video we're going to be unboxing a little thing Frontier sent to me, which is in this box. I will show you the box it came in, but it's got my address on it, so I'm not showing you that obviously. Anyway, they sent this thing out here. It's got sort of what I would say is the Elite sort of branding or logo on it, and it says Elgato there. It's a really cool box, to be honest. Like, I'm definitely going to be able to store stuff in it, or at least put this on display. Now, I've already had a quick peek inside because when the mailman came this morning, my curiosity was there to go, I wonder what this is. And I did miss the delivery the other day, so yeah. Anyway, let's unbox this. So we're going to take the box off. Already, it looks great. Again, definitely can still like store some stuff in here, or, use it, which is going to be quite interesting. Okay, so when we open it up, you've got like Elite Dangerous on here. By the way, I presume I can show this. If not, this video may never see the light of day. So hello, Editor Jack. Right, so you've got this little leaflet here. Now, I can show you this. I can't show you the back of it, unfortunately, because it does, like, say some stuff on it, that I can't tell you, but it says First Contact Initiative. Now, this is the program Frontier running for influencers and community members like myself, so you've got other influencers there. So it goes, greetings, Commander. Thank you for joining the First Contact Initiative for Elite Dangerous. We're looking forward to following your progress throughout the universe as you explore, trade, or fight your way to becoming elite. I like that, elite. As a welcome, please find enclosed some items you may help you on your journey. Okay, so I can see what the items are. I'm going to show you them, then I'll read them off for a minute. So we'll leave this here for now. Okay, for starters, the first thing on here, I thought was just like just a little advertisement, like a bit of flimsy paper. No, but basically, it's an acrylic thing of a Cobra, which is one of the sort of main or mainline ships, the most versatile ships in Elite Dangerous, is what I've been told. And I believe it says here, you'll find a custom schematic of a Cobra Mark III, one of the most versatile and iconic ships in the Elite Dangerous universe. This will also be the ship. There you go. Cool. So yeah, apparently I might get the ship as well. I mean, I was going to buy it in Elite when we were playing the other night, so maybe, I don't know whether this video comes out, I might have got it, or I don't know. Anyway, this is a Cobra Mark III. It's multi-purpose, and you got a load of details on here. So it's like specifications. So essentially you could put this somewhere. I have a feeling I'm going to put this in my lounge, as that could be like a great idea. The Cobra Mark III is a classic all-purpose ship found throughout human space. The model was first built in the Lave, Cole, and McGrath shipyard in Lave in the Lava, how do you pronounce that, in 3100. Despite its age, it remains a popular ship for lone pilots who value its balance on carrying capacity and ability in combat. So there you go, we'll put that here for a minute, trying to break it. It looks really nice, sort of like acrylic in a way. Okay, next up we've got some sort of Odyssey headphones, which are marked here. Now I believe these are the Razer Hammerhead headphones. So you see here, without me, like, so you basically got them in here. Now these are kind of like AirPods, like Apple AirPods in a way. So you can see how hot it's the camera. They're sort of shaped like that, which look pretty straightforward. Yeah, you sort of see what I mean. They're kind of quite nice. I think I'll use them. I've been looking for a new pair of headphones for a while now because the AirPods are like terrible. So yeah, do we fit in here? Right, let's just. They sort of look right in there. I mean, it's okay. But yeah, but we've got those as well. So I guess you could use them for when I'm watching my Elite streams on the go. Not that I can move anywhere at the minute, and you can charge them essentially. So they're Razer Hammerhead. There you go. So that's pretty cool. And also it's got the Odyssey sort of like branding and logo on it there, which is quite nice. I think you can see it. Nope, okay, the camera's not going to focus. There we go, right, we'll put that back in there. We've also got like a key, which I'm struggling to get out of the box. This is like a USB key. You could probably use this something, put it on your key ring. Now, I believe this contains gameplay assets, so yeah, it's a key, trailers and assets for you to look through to share with your community. So I'll put some of those on screen later, or I might already be using this video. You might have seen them already, which is quite cool. Now, the big thing, which is sat in front of me here, which I am really excited for, so much so I'm struggling to get it out of the box, is an Elgato Stream Deck, hence why Elgato was on the actual box there. So this is a custom-made Stream Deck for Elite Dangerous, and I'm going to show you what it actually entails in a minute. So if we just quickly open it up here, and so if you don't know what a Stream Deck is, essentially like a bunch of buttons you can use while you're streaming on Twitch or YouTube, etc. Or I was going to say Mixer, but that's not out of hand anymore, is it? So yeah, basically it's like extra keys you can add on there. So if you want to control XSplit or OBS or Streamlabs OBS, you've got all of that here and able to use it. So I'm trying to get the cable out a second. So this is the custom Stream Deck. So it's basically in Elite Dangerous sort of styles. It's got like a nice graphic overprint on it, and it's got the Elite Dangerous logo there, which is a Stream Deck, which is quite nice. I have the Elgato Stream Deck myself, so I think I'm going to be switching out for this one, as it looks really nice. It's just like a print on top there, but it's more unique, and I don't know, I like it. It's custom as well. Like, these things are really rare, so to get one of these is really nice. So I'm going to be swapping out my Stream Deck, and I might give the other one away at some point while I use this one. So I'll put that back in there for a minute. But yeah, it was really nice of them to send out that one, because I've been wanting another one for a while, or a different one at least. But, buying them is like quite expensive at the minute, and I believe they're out of stock everywhere as well. So our Stream Deck was quite nice. Thank you to Frontier for sending that out. There's some Razer information there about the Hammerhead, the earphones. We've got a bunch of wires and then some acrylic stands so we can stand up there. So that's basically everything in this thing here. So we've got a set of bespoke Razer earbuds to use how you see fit, the Elite Universe in a key. That's basically what I showed you. A bespoke Elite-themed Elgato Stream Deck to make your streaming just a little bit easier. This can also be used as an extension of your keyboard, but more on that in the future. Then a custom schematic of a Cobra Mark II. That is fantastic. I'm loving the custom schematic. I've been thinking for a while now behind me, I'm going to get something to go here. Maybe we can put that in the background. I don't know. It could be kind of cool. Might be, but yeah. Anyway, that's what was in this Elite Dangerous box. I've probably showed it off on live stream now, so some of you might have seen it. But yeah, follow me on Twitch. The link's down below. I've probably already mentioned it 101 times. But yeah, it's really interesting. Thank you once again to Frontier for sending this out, and back to the video. Massive thanks to Frontier for once again getting into contact and sending it out. I'm excited to be checking out the game ahead of Odyssey next year. So I guess we should talk about what Odyssey actually is really. Of course, it's the next expansion for Elite. Arriving in early 2021, commanders will now be able to disembark and leave their mark on the galaxy. Basically, you can explore planets on foot and walk around, do missions, and apparently fight each other in combat on the ground. The expansion will feature social hubs to meet and interact with other players. You'll be able to plan your next adventure, form alliances, and procure services. Combat, as mentioned, will go to ground in first-person combat mechanics. You'll be kitting out your commander with an array of weapons, gear, along with coordinating teammates to work in tactical environments. Yes, this does build into gameplay with SRVs and starships converging on each other. Ooh, it does sound exciting, doesn't it? So yes, that is Elite Dangerous so far. I could tell you tons more about the game because there's massive amounts of information to go over, but I want to pass on the discussion to you, my community. Tell me what you think of Elite Dangerous. Have you been playing it? Are you a veteran player? Or perhaps you've recently heard of it and think of giving it a go. Either way, please do let me know what you think in the comments section of this video. As mentioned, I have been live streaming the game recently, so drop me a follow over on twitch.tv/CaptainJackYT. The link's down below. I can't wait to see you there. We've opened up an Elite Dangerous channel in my community Discord server, so come and chat about the game while showing me your spaceships, as I really want to see them. That's all from me right now. I'll be talking more about Elite Dangerous as I continue playing it as we head towards Odyssey in 2021. Hopefully some of you will join me along the way. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and, in order to stay up to date with videos. For now, I've been Captain Jack. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.